Hey guys, so today I'm just going to be sharing with you some updates on my pets, and I'll also talk about what videos I'm planning on doing in the future. So for pet updates, to begin with, I'll start with this rack here. So Gizmo, my hamster, he's doing fine. I've had him for over a year. I don't know how old he was when I got him, but he should be nearing the 2-year mark pretty soon. But he's still going strong, still loves to eat, still absolutely loves his cage. There's not really much to update on Gizmo. The community fish are also doing fine. Recently, the last guppy in there died. He was probably over a year old. And the guppy before him, I actually had ever since I started this community tank. He was one of the 3 fish I got to help start the cycling process. So at the moment, there's just 3 neon tetras, 4 julicories, a gourami, and 2 platies in there. In the future, I'm hoping to get a few more neon tetras just so it can be a proper school. And I would like to put some sort of yellow fish in there. It might just be guppies again, like yellow guppies. And the crabs are doing good as well. They're all still alive, all 5 of them, and recently I actually had to take out all the substrate and dry it out because it was just totally flooded with water, and that was like preventing the hermit crabs from molting. So it took the sand about 2 days to dry, and I dried it in a kiddie pool. But now I think it's getting flooded again because I have to keep refilling their water dish every single day because somehow it's disappearing. The water dish doesn't have any leaks that I know of, at least, and the crabs aren't able to tip it over because it's being held down with rocks. So I really don't know what's happening with the water, but somehow it's getting in the substrate. And I can see Theo is actually drinking some water right now. Okay, so now for the update on my 2 newest betta fish, Saffron and Cobalt, who live in a divided 5-gallon tank. So they were both doing perfectly fine the first month, loving their new home. And Saffron liked to flare a lot at himself. He couldn't see the other bettas, so he wasn't flaring at the other betta, but he was flaring at himself. But anyways, like a couple weeks into having them, Saffron, the koi plaquette, finally started getting new colors in, but right when he started getting new colors in, chunks of his fins started missing. I thought he was just biting his own fins, which I was surprised a plaquette was doing because he'd have to be pretty flexible to bite his short fins. I was especially confused when the top of his fin was starting to disappear as well. But when it continued to get worse, I decided to see if I could look up and figure out what this was, because it definitely wasn't fin rot, and it seemed pretty impossible to be fin biting. So the best thing I could find of what it could be is a fin blowout, because when a betta flares excessively, it can cause tension in the fins whenever he flares, and then that can create fin loss as a result of too much flaring. That was my best guess on what it could be, but when it reached his body, whatever it was, it started eating away at his body as well. So I tried looking up what it could be again, and this time I came to a conclusion that it was body rot. Because with body rot, the fin loss happens at a much faster rate than fin rot would. Because he literally went from a beautiful half-moon betta to a betta with no fins in a matter of just 3 days. So I did quarantine him in a container floating in the tank, because I still wanted him to be in warm water. The other betta living in the same water as him was and still is perfectly fine, so I don't know if it was something in the tank that he got. He might have already had it when I got him and it just activated from all the flaring. I'm not really sure. But yeah, it was only affecting him, so I quarantined him anyways and hoped he would get better. It got to the point where it just seemed untreatable, so I considered euthanizing him with clove oil, but I didn't have any clove oil and I didn't really want to buy any clove oil because I didn't need a whole bottle of it, and I didn't know how long it would take to get here if I ordered it. So I just continued to try and help him with water changes, and when I thought he couldn't possibly be able to get better, he did actually start getting better. His fins started growing back, even in the spots where his body was missing. His colors came back, even new colors started coming, but then it suddenly went downhill again and he died. I only have one betta fish now. I only got to have Saffron for about 2 months, but hopefully I gave him an okay last few weeks of life. So now on for future videos I am planning on making. So of course probably the next video will be getting a new betta fish and maybe some more community fish as well. And I'm planning on making a new trailer for this channel. I just need to have all the pets I'm gonna have before I make that because they're gonna be the stars in the video. I've also been planning on making a room tour video for the past year. This has definitely been a bedroom makeover because it looks completely different from how my room looked like a year ago. I tried hard not to show you guys a lot of it, and it's been like 90% done for the past several months. It's just I want literally everything to be done before I do a room tour. So basically I'm just waiting on making sure I have all the pets I'm gonna have, which are basically just fish I need to get, and also a painting I've been working on for years. It's not a huge painting and I could have been done with it in a month if I was that passionate about painting, but I'm not. I don't always feel like painting and it's going by really slowly. I really want this painting to go above the rack on this wall right here. So yeah, I really want it done before I do a room tour video. So yeah, that is one of the future videos. Another one is an all my pets video, even though you pretty much already know all the pets I have, but I'll probably make it anyways. And I'm also hoping to make like a night routine video at some point. And I actually have a long list of videos I could do, but I just never feel like doing them because a lot of them require a lot of research and work and time. And now that school's started, I don't really have the time anymore. I did in the summer, I just didn't know what videos to make. But yeah, that is basically all the updates I wanted to share with you guys. I hope this was a little bit enjoyable to watch. I don't expect anybody to watch my videos or comment or put likes, so you don't have to click on a video of mine that you think is going to be boring or you just don't want to watch. I just wanted to make this video because I haven't given you an update on my pets in a while, and I also haven't posted a video in over 2 months, so anyways, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll be posting another video soon. Bye!